See that, people? 646 minutes to do this upload that took about 20 minutes to convert. It's only a 11-minute long video. It's back at the camp, Surrey, October 22nd, 2014. I was using this program, and I tried to do a different format when you convert it over to get it ready to go upload. It was an AVI or something like that, and because it converted over so quickly, I thought I wouldn't have a problem here, but obviously I've got a problem because I don't necessarily trust what's going on here, considering what happened with the last 3 attempts to upload before I had to go to another computer and convert it over. So I think what I might do is just go to the other computer and put these in there and convert it over on what I've been using. I don't know if I'm using the right resolution because these videos aren't coming out very clear. So, I don't know. I'll be back. Okay, members and friends, it's a few days later and we're back at the camp here. I seen the city here yesterday, so I'm just going to go see if anyone wants to tell me what was going on. Hold on. I was up just here, like it took me like 3 days. It kept crashing. I put the videos together. Is it on?
Sure, it's on.
It says record?
Yeah, but you're
all right, members and friends. So we're back up at the camp here. And this is my little grandson, so say hello, members and friends. He's being shy. We were walking up and he goes, Nana, are you going to say hello, members and friends? Anyway, I was driving by yesterday and I noticed that the city was out here. So I was kind of worried that maybe the camp got tore down, right? But it looks like you guys just kind of moved in a little closer. And, you know, I'm just doing a follow-up here. So I don't know why the city was out here. Is it because they're like asking you to leave, or were they doing some general maintenance? Looks like they cut down something, maybe mowing the grass. I don't know. What was going on yesterday? Does anyone know what was going on yesterday? No? Nobody's saying anything. Do you know, Paul?
Not really.
No? Are you camped out here, Paul?
Sort of.
Oh, jeez. And how long have I known you for now, Paul? A little while, right? Huh? A little while. Oh my God. Yeah. So, just you know what's going on out here. Like, if you had to put a number as how many homeless people in this part of Surrey, in this part, we're not talking Newton and other places.
120.
About 120. And did a lot of them come from Cedar Gardens? Because my concern was when they closed down Cedar Gardens, pushed everybody out in the streets. What I noticed is up by the front room, all of a sudden you had a whole whack of more people out there.
Yeah, well, everyone went to the street.
Everyone went to the street. So there was no backup plan.
Everyone went right to the street.
Went right to the street. And this is what I was saying the last time I was here when I was talking to Jason over there, right? That, it's easy to push the people out of the buildings, but it's not easy to accommodate them. And, I'm with this protest.
Right on.
Yeah, New Nations Unity.
I know I said
all
something
across
about a
Canada.
protest to the police today, and they were like pretty much pricks, right?
Why? What did they? What, you said something to them?
Oh yeah, I got charged with a bike.
A bike?
Yeah, one of these things here.
Why?
Because it came back stolen out of Kelowna or something.
Uh-huh.
And so I'm being charged with possession of stolen property and I have no bike. But that's just besides the point, right? That's just a buy issue.
What do you mean?
I mean, well, they're just down here, they're harassing everybody.
Harassing?
So if you have, like, say you have a joint on you or something,
uh-huh.
right? Now you're in trouble.
Yeah, a lot of targeting.
Sure
That's called targeting, right? Gang stalking, that type of stuff. Just maybe look.
All the in Surrey, right? It's all like you
show this. Like
bikes,
this is, it's not raining right now, people. Like it's
no, look, a fire truck.
Yeah, there's a fire truck. So it's not raining yet, people. It's not raining yet.
It's starting to.
It's starting to. So, like, this stuff is hard to keep dry. Now, obviously, it's nice and neat and organized. So, it goes back to being functional here. If you don't have a house or a home or a roof, whatever, it's hard to stay functional.
That's true.
What's that?
We need to dig a latrine.
You get to dig a latrine?
He needs to dig a latrine.
Well, that's another issue that's been a problem.
A fire truck.
A fire
Look
truck.
at this over here. I want to show you something.
Oh, okay.
Over here for a second.
Sure.
Because this is what disgusts me.
Okay. Because washrooms in
Careful.
public washrooms for Surrey, right? You know, for people that are being pushed out.
Okay,
on
this
the
here
street.
is the tree where Janice was found, right?
That's right.
Okay, see there's her memorial up here.
Yeah.
And then over here you've got some tombstones being made for...
What's
I
this?
imagine they're okay, look. They're tombstones.
What are we looking at?
Tombstones that are being made. to be
Oh,
erected.
tombstones.
Yeah. But
Oh, I
it's
see.
Halloween's coming up too, right?
Uh-huh.
And we're gonna, I guess in conjunction with
Well, yeah.
awareness. But look at this. This is disgusting. Actual human feces,
Yeah.
like all over this area. Like, oof. This
Yeah.
is like, you know what I mean? And that's just a direct problem of none of the businesses do allow people to use their facilities, right?
Uh-huh.
And the facilities here, there's like 2 bathrooms. One is for showers. Be careful.
Thanks, Paul.
I'm sure.
Okay, so put that back on me because I got something to
That's
say about
coming.
those bathrooms. All right. Now I know for a fact because every now and then, out of the blue, I'll go to the front room, 4 or 5 in the morning, and I'll just sit there. I join the tables, and I just sit there and I listen and I watch. And one morning I came in. It was about 4:30 in the morning, and they had a flood in there. Now this is a homeless shelter that houses anywhere between 100 to, what's the maximum that you say in all your years of being out here, number of people going through that place in a month?
Oh God. In a month?
Yeah, maximum.
Think about it, like you're talking about if there's 100 a day they're cycling through here, so it's like 100 people don't just sit here cycling through, so maybe 150 to 200 visitors during a day. Maybe more depending on if there's like fucking times 30. So that's like
Yeah, and then over the years, the numbers have been fluctuating up and down, up and down. So,
yeah,
you know, one
sometimes
year
it's
you might,
that,
one month you might have 100 homeless people, where the next month you might have 3.
well, it was a
300.
late summer.
Huh?
This summer was a late summer, so it lasted a long time. A lot of people were able to be homeless for a long time. So now that it's getting cold, the cold snap is coming in. It's you know, really detrimental to people, right? Like, it was cold last night, and there were winds whipping, tearing their tent.
Oh yeah, it was bad. It was, my internet and my phone's not working right now. But the point I was saying, just hold on, I'm almost done.
The transformer up there blew.
Well, that's probably has something to do with it. Yeah. So the point I'm saying here is, when I went in there at 4:30 in the morning, okay, you can put it back on me.
Yeah,
When I went in there at 4:30 in the morning, one of their washrooms had flooded,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And so, you know, you were reduced down to a shower that I noticed that they weren't cleaning in between individuals. And not only that, but when that washroom flooded, the workers were cleaning it up, but they were cross-contaminating everything because they weren't washing their hands. They'd clean and then they'd run off and go into the office and do something and come back. And I was just sitting here watching this. So you've got 1 washroom, 2 washrooms, and 1 shower for at least 120 people every day.
1 washroom, 1 shower.
1 washroom and 1 shower. And that's it. And you're not allowed to use public facilities in terms of a public business.
Only 30 beds.
Only 30 beds, and that's
Come in.
upstairs.
For 120
No, they're
people.
downstairs now.
Oh, they're downstairs now.
120? Is that all they think come around here?
No, I think it's more.
It's like 1,000 at least.
1,000?
Yeah, I'd say.
Yeah? Well, come on, Paul. He's up in the ante here. You're saying 120, he's saying 100.
And like 30 people employed doing sweet F.
What are you saying, 1,000 people a
the
day?
The phone's out.
No,
and it's
homeless.
been out for a couple
Is that
months.
1,000 people going through that?
Or not the phone. It always takes, if the phone or coffee machine breaks, it takes them like 3 months to...
You're saying 1,000 people homeless right around here
1,000 people frequent that facility.
every day.
Within a month?
Not each of them.
Well, you should see my
But-
Facebook list. I'm like, yeah, I got probably 1,500, 2,000 people. There's a lot of us here.
Yeah, because
was
it's not
looking
just
here
here.
for
You
the
also
next
go
one.
to Newton and whatnot, right? You just don't stay in one area.
Yeah.
I mean, Newton has a growing problem as well. right? So there's a lot of criminalization of the poor going on here,
Yeah,
people, like big time.
Well,
Big
anywhere
time.
you have lots of people, then you'll find there's lots of a rise in everything, right?
A lot of what?
A rise in everything. Like,
Uh-huh.
so they say that the crime numbers goes up. Well, everything goes up. More people at Subway, for instance, right? More people eating sub sandwiches at Subway. Proof. That goes up. Everything goes up. So of course the crime rate's going to go up as well. So they can't. I mean,
The population goes up in general, right?
Yeah.
And friggin' the cost of living goes up and wages stay the same or go up, minimally.
And it's hard, and it's hard to rent houses because, I got this foundation, and I've always been saying, let's start a recovery house. We're dropping the word recovery and we're replacing it with something else like
Harm reduction.
well, not even harm reduction, just
are
more
all
like,
just
just
labels.
built like you wanted to do general studies. Just bring in the upgrading of the human being in terms of learning skills, whatever those skills are, right?
You need a
So-
horse to water.
Yeah, I know, but the thing is, you can't even rent a house. If I phone up and I say, yada yada, I work for a nonprofit, I want to rent this house, this is what I have in mind, they hang up on you. So you can't even rent the houses, eh? And then when you do,
You have to own the house.
well,
or
that's
mortgage
the
on it.
thing. You have a lot of these recovery houses are owned by individuals that let them just go down to the ground, kind of like my house.
There's no legislation regarding.
Well,
these
no,
recovery
that's right. The
houses.
BC Liberal government's removed that protection for the consumer in terms of the rental, in terms of like the housing market, in terms of the cost of the rent and repairs.
Harm reduction houses, friggin'. Oh, I'm gonna be a rat in that day.
Okay, so how about we just keep it short, and I'm going to come back in the next day or so because my little grandson wants to hit the road here. Say, all right, members and friends. He's being shy. Okay, so I got some gutters I need to fix, Paul. Do you know anybody that can finish the job? My son was too afraid to get up on the ladder.
oh, yeah.
Do you know how to do gutters? Okay, well, when you get some time, can you come to my house and hook you up maybe with a little part-time job, just temporarily?
I can do that.
Okay, all right. Peace out, people.
Okay. So, stay recording.